how's it going? Hey, this is Mr. Martin, aka Mr. Mix Math Master. Today we're going to do section 4.4, numbers 15, 19, and 43. So we'll start off with this. It's y equals the natural log of x squared. The directions say find dy dx. So as we know, this means the derivative of y with respect to x. So we look over here, we have the natural log of x squared. So our form is going to be the natural log of u. So d dx, the natural log of u, equals 1 over u du dx. Alright, so in this problem, our u is going to be x squared, our du is going to be 2x, and we just start filling it out. So the derivative of the natural log of x squared is going to be 1 divided by x squared, because that's our u right there, times the derivative of du dx, which is 2x. So this is going to cancel out. We're going to get 2 over x using our algebra. Great. Now we get to the next one. Now here's another composition of functions, so we're going to use the chain rule. Our u in this one happens to be the natural log of x. Our function is the natural log of u. So the derivative of the natural log of u is, knowing from what we did on the last one, 1 over u du x. So in here, our u happens to be natural log of x, so therefore our u be 1 over x. So we take this, we start doing what we're supposed to do. 1 over the u in here, so that's 1 over the log of x times u dx. So our answer is 1 over x times the x. Right, on to number 43. 43 is going to use a little bit of log knowledge. We did an example like this in class. We did x to the x. Now we have a function that's sine of x to the x. We don't have a rule that says what we can do on this one, so we're going to take the natural log of both sides. The way we know this is we just had no other way to do it, so this is the only way we can do it. So because of our exponent rules, we have not taken a derivative yet. All we're doing is doing exactly what we learned last year, the year before, whenever we learned our natural logs, and we're just rewriting it, and now we're going to use the exponent rule and pull this out in front, x times the natural log of sine of x. So now we've got the product rule. We can take the natural log of y, no problem. And here our product rule is going to be u equals x, v is going to equal the sine of x, du is going to equal 1, dv is going to equal the negative cosine of x. So we take the derivative of the natural log of y, that's going to give us 1 over y dy dx. That's going to equal the derivative of this, which we have to use product rule, so that's u dv times v du. So that's going to be negative x times the cosine of x plus the sine of x. I quickly saw that that was a negative, and I knew I wasn't going to multiply it through. I can just write it as negative x. We never want to leave that with a y over here. We always want it to have our dy dx all by itself. So we just multiply by y, and that gives us negative x cosine of x plus sine of x times the sine of x raised to the x. And on a free response question, you're done. That's perfect. You have no problem with this. Oh, I skipped a step. When I multiplied this y over to here, I multiplied both sides by y. Those two y's are going to cancel out, which then makes us have this, like that. This y right there. So that y is this sine of x over x, because that's what's given to us at the very beginning. Alright guys, hope you have a good night. Practice, practice, practice. These are really, really important.